All right, here we are.
Here we are.
Episode 1, buddy.
There we go.
J&J connection.
Yep. It's going to be fun. Don't be weird, dude.
We're starting off strong.
All right, episode 1 of Everyone's Got a Price. I'm here with my hot friend, Jeff Dye.
Don't call me your hot friend.
I mean,
I'm your friend.
yeah, but you're
Why
hot.
would you say
But you're hot also.
Sorry, starting
and
off
it makes you
gay.
uncomfortable, so it's great. Okay, so this is the podcast. Very simple. I believe everyone's got a price. So the goal is to find out what that price is.
His dad was Ted DiBiase.
Super wrestler,
Everybody's got a price.
Everyone has one, no matter what.
He's always asking stupid questions to me, saying, how much to do this? And, I'd always go and I wouldn't or whatever. And then he's like, no, like he'll just keep naming money.
Yeah, you'll do it.
And it is true. It is fun. We play at bars. You played it with strangers.
Yep.
You've asked a lot of your comedy friends. You just come up with these weird things.
Yep. We're going to do it. You want to get started?
Yeah. It's tough because it's called Everybody's Got a Price, which, by the way, Josh didn't know who Ted DiBiase was till 10 minutes before this podcast. But you've been always playing this game. And also, I think that most people do.
I do feel uncomfortable because didn't you say this guy had like a servant?
Yeah. Ted DiBiase it was the 80s.
Okay.
One of his, he had a guy that was basically just walking around with him holding his belt. He's basically his servant.
Okay.
Named Vincent, and it was a black guy, so optically that's not good either.
Yeah.
But no, it's not about Ted DiBiase. It's about Everybody's Got a Price.
Sure do. All right. You ready to get started?
Let's do it.
All right. First question, always. How much money would it take for you to get in the ring against Mike Tyson?
Yeah, that's one of the famous ones, isn't it?
It sure is. Now, I'm talking Mike Tyson today.
Still, it wouldn't matter. You're gonna die from one body shot.
And also, here's the rule: you have to at least throw one punch. You don't just get to run around. You got to at least.
Well, I'm not gonna run around if it's.
Okay.
I think Daniel Tosh used to have a joke about that. He's like, my friends would be like, I'd do it for $1 million. I'd get it. I'd just run. It's like, yeah, people are gonna pay to see that. You just running away from.
Yeah, no one wants to see that.
To get in the ring against Mike. Well, one, I'm a huge Mike Tyson fan. So it'd be cool to just have a day with Mike Tyson and know that I'm gonna fight him. Do people watch? I mean, people.
Of course, yeah. Pay-per-view.
How much? Yeah, actually, Georgie, how much would you pay just to watch a stranger fight Mike Tyson?
Just a random dude
a
you
guy
don't
who
know.
Can't fight.
I'd probably just do standard pay-per-view price, like $80 or something.
You'd be interested in watching that?
Yeah.
Just to see if this guy gets murdered.
A regular guy.
Yeah, it'd be fun. It's better than the stuff they're putting on now, like YouTuber boxing and stuff.
Yeah, the title's just like, does this guy get murdered by Mike Tyson?
Well, maybe there's a market for this because, like when he fought Roy Jones Jr., they didn't even go 100%. They basically just had there was no head punches. There was going to be no knockouts because there's no head punches, And so it's just like a real. It would almost be more entertaining if it was just Josh Nelson versus Mike Tyson.
No. This is Jeff Dye versus Mike Tyson. This isn't Josh Nelson.
I would do it for the cheapest. I would do it for
10 grand.
No, I was thinking like 500,000.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
What do you mean that's a lot?
500K.
How much for you to do it?
I mean, probably $1 million.
No, you said 10,000 a second ago.
No, I did not.
You hear that?
Don't you trap me into what I said. No, well, first of all, I would do Mike Tyson in his prime, and I would probably do it for 20 grand.
Okay. Yeah, I'd do Mike Tyson in his prime. I mean, but also, here's the thing. Would we be known later as the jackass who got beat up by Mike Tyson? That'd be like our whole claim to fame.
No, because I think I'd win.
Oh, shut the fuck up. But I mean, everyone would just go, oh, that's that idiot. Because everyone around town would just be, not around town, around the world would be talking so much trash. They'd be like, hear about this moron who's going to fight Mike Tyson.
I think it would be, people would love it if the guy just went in there and got knocked out.
He's gonna. That's definitely going to happen no matter what. But I'm saying, would people love him? Or would they just be like, well, you stupid rat.
There's only one way to find out.
Trying to get all these clicks. He's just doing a thing, right?
There's only one way to find out.
I would do
So you would do it for 500K?
Yeah, I like Mike Tyson, so it'd be fun for me to kick it with Mike.
How much to do Floyd Mayweather since we saw him last night?
Yeah,
How much to fight him?
I mean...
Less than Mike Tyson or more?
Probably a little more because I don't want to hang out with him as much.
Okay. Oh, you think you're hanging out with Mike Tyson?
Well, I think if we're gonna have a match, like we're gonna
Oh, you're gonna like
we're gonna have like interviews and press conferences. There'll be like a weigh-in thing. I'm treating it like a regular fight.
like a pre-meal with him, like hanging out.
They're like, this is the etiquette.
You're
we
out
have
of
to
your
do all
mind.
these things. It's not just like out of nowhere they bring me out into the ring. You right there, come in here and get punched.
All right, so less or more for Floyd Mayweather?
More.
Like $1 million?
Yeah, $1 million.
You're just afraid to
Floyd.
say a number because
But he's got money.
Yeah.
He can pay it. Mike's still playing off some debt, starting weed companies, divorces, criminal record. But Floyd, he's got tons of money.
All right, let's see if we can get you in trouble. How about Logan Paul?
To fight him?
Yeah.
He wouldn't want to fight me the same way these guys wouldn't want to fight me.
I know nobody wants to
Like
fight
he'd
you,
get
but
me in
how much?
trouble.
Well, just in case he saw this, he was
You
like,
didn't
"Oh,
do Floyd.
I'll
You
knock
didn't
him
do
out."
Floyd.
Floyd Mayweather, same price as Mike Tyson.
Okay.
Yeah.
Logan Paul, who I love, by the way, big fan of Logan Paul.
I mean, I might even do it for $100K. That's like, but getting knocked out and getting brain
It's
surgery
gonna
for
suck,
$100K.
dude. Yeah, it's gonna suck a lot. You ever been punched? It's the worst.
No, I never have.
Never.
No.
You've been in fights.
Yeah, but I didn't get punched.
What happened?
I won
Every time you didn't get one hit,
every
flawless
time.
victory.
I've
every
won
time you
every
fight?
time. Yeah.
Yeah, right, dude. George, you ever been in a fight?
I did a MMA fight. Actually.
I remember that. Before that, a real fight where you hated somebody and there was not sanctioned rules.
No, my cousin got like punched one time at a bar, and then I kind of punched a guy back, and that was kind of it.
You punched a guy
Yeah.
Sucker punch?
as hard as you can.
My cousin got sucker punched, and then that's why I threw
That's
a
why
punch
you
at the
sucker
other guy.
punched
Yeah.
back.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
not a
Once,
sucker
once
punch.
one sucker punch goes, it's whatever happens.
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah, that's why you sucker punched after that.
But mine, he knew a punch was coming. Like,
I mean, it sounds like you
What?
hit him from
You knew
behind.
there was a fight coming. You didn't know you get punched by a different guy.
what would you do if someone
One-on-one,
punches your
dude.
cousin? You punch him back.
One-on-one, man.
Listen, bro, we're not in Croatia no more. You can't act like this.
This was in Encino.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you guys are this Croatian boys who just decided to sucker punch a guy.
But yes, to answer your question, it has that.
Okay, so Logan Paul, you don't want to
I
spend
would
$1 million
fight
bucks?
him. Yeah, I'd fight him for $1 million.
All right, would you get into a UFC? Fight a guy from UFC?
Yeah, any of these. I'd do any of these for about the same price.
So $500K.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a pretty good price.
And if we can get that started, we get a little pot going from our listeners, I'll do it. That's the price that I will do one of these things. $500K.
Let's do something more realistic now.
All right.
How much to do a bar mat shot?
Oh, a bar mat shot?
Yeah, that's where they take all the bartender bartends all day. All the stuff falls on the mat. They pour it in a shot glass, and
Yeah,
then you.
I've done them before for
Okay.
attention.
So you do it for free.
But I'm older now, and I have actual money, and I'm a little more secure than I was when I was 22. But I would do one of those for $100.
$100?
$100.
Dude,
That's about the right price, isn't it?
I would do it for cheaper.
You would? What, $50?
Yeah, I think. What about you, George? $50?
I do it more than fighting Mike Tyson. That's disgusting.
You'd take it.
You would
do
fight
more?
I'd
Mike
rather
Tyson?
fight Mike Tyson than do that.
No, you wouldn't.
That's insane.
You're dumb.
Have you seen those things? They're so
The
gross.
bar shots are gross, but it is just alcohol and soda water and anything they spit, orange juice. It's just a big mix of actual edible things.
Something that
it's pretty
curdles.
gross. That's been there for a long time.
So you do it for like $25?
It's mostly syrupy and sugar. It's not good.
I think $100 is actually a fair price for
Yeah,
it.
I think it's good. Also, people are gonna go. They're gonna want a big reaction. They want to be entertained when you take a bar shot. You can't just no sell it. Then they go, man, we really wasted our $100. But if you go, and you go, and then you give them a little something. Then they go, what an idiot.
Yeah.
They're happy to pay you then.
I also feel like the answer would be different if you asked them sober versus after like 10 drinks.
I'm pretty sober now.
Yeah, but if 10 drinks, I bet you're doing a bar mat shot for way cheaper.
You think so?
I bet you I could talk you into it.
All right. Well, how about you? You said, what'd you say?
I said I would do a
You said
bar mat shot for $50.
50. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's keep the tally here.
Yeah, there we go.
You want Josh to do a bar shot, which actually we drink a lot in San Diego. I can set that up easy.
That would be very easy to set up.
Also, the bars though that we go to aren't as because it kind of depends on the bar, right? Like Tavern, they're pretty tight.
clean.
They're pretty neat.
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
Chimney
There
sweep?
might not even be a bar mat shot to take in a place like that.
Chimney sweep?
Chimney sweep would be pretty gross.
Yeah, that would be bad.
I'm trying to think of some of the bars that we go to. Oh, like Thrusters. The bar shot at Thrusters
Yeah, dive bar.
should be more than the bar shot at Tavern.
Yeah, it's true.
Right?
I agree. All right, let's go.
We forgot to add that in the beginning. That no matter what these things are, if you guys come up with a thing, we will do it on camera. If you match our price, and I mean, obviously, even if you were to get $500,000, Mike Tyson's not going to fight you.
Yeah,
So
that one's not really realistic.
But like, how much to eat the hottest pepper in the world? How much to take a bar shot? You can either do it with us, or you can we'll record it once we get the money. We'll match if you match the amount.
Since you brought up pepper, how much to eat a ghost pepper for you?
Is ghost pepper the hottest pepper in the world?
I think so. Is it?
I know it's one of, but it seems like every 2 years someone goes, actually the hottest. I've never heard of a ghost pepper when I was a kid.
See, this is funny.
I thought the habanero or whatever was like the hottest, and now it turns out.
He's looking it up. Hottest pepper in the world.
Looking like Pepper X.
Okay, how much to eat
some unknown pepper?
How much to eat Pepper X?
So last night we're at the Lakers game, right? Preseason. I don't normally go, but yesterday was a special situation. So we're at the Lakers game. I put this giant pepper, like this big, on my plate, and it had been like kind of sautéed. Like what I don't know how they make them, where they're kind of soft, but they've got like the char. I don't know if you guys cook. Or if I'm sounding like a moron right now, but it was just like it was cooked a little. And so I put on my plate. I'm eating steak and sushi. And I turned to him. He goes, "You're going to eat that whole pepper?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then I was like, this isn't a hot pepper. Like, this isn't like an impressive pepper.
It was big, though. It was
a big pepper. Big. So I eat the whole thing. And then I turned to him and I go, "Josh, you know how I have like a lot of flaws?" He's like, "Yeah." And I go, "And I have like a lot of things that are cool about me." He goes, "Yeah." I go, "I'd like you to add to the list of my flaws, identifying peppers."
He was like,
dude, it was so hot. I thought it was just like one of these regular, like, kind of green pepper things that you eat.
Poblano.
I ate the whole thing, and I slowly gone, because I even said to him, I goes, "This isn't one that you eat to, like, impress your friends about how hot something is." But then, as I'm sitting there, I'm going, "Oh, fuck, this is getting hotter." I don't want to, because I can handle it way hotter than you can.
Oh, yeah, like pepperoni is spicy to me, dude.
Yeah. And
so this number would be, this number would be way high for me.
Yeah. Oh, really?
The spicy pepper thing?
Okay, so I would do this pepper.
The one that you ate last night or Pepper X?
Oh, no, I did the one I ate last night for free.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, it's fine. I just was wrong about how hot it was, that's all. So here's the thing. The ghost pepper or Pepper X, whatever we're calling it. Where was the ghost pepper on that little chart you gave us?
It was at let me go back.
Yeah, stop showing us Joe Biden on this fucking screen. New rule for producer George, don't put Biden on the screen ever, even if we're talking about the fucking dork.
Where'd my thing go? Here we go.
Here we go.
It's like
they all look weird, huh?
The ghost pepper is like the second one.
Where'd it go?
Oh, so that means ghost pepper's probably
ghost pepper. Oh, here it is. So I think this is the start of the bottom of the list.
It starts at. That's funny. We just thought a second ago. We thought that was the hottest pepper in the world.
That 850,000 Scoville. That's like the second to last one on that Hot Ones show where everyone dies.
Well, also, what's the you ever see these people do the one chip challenge?
Mm-hmm.
Like what? How are they making that? Are they using like a drop of?
They gotta be
this pepper.
No, they're using like the Hot Ones sauces.
Also, I don't know enough about hot peppers. What am I gonna go to the hospital after this?
No, man, you'll be fine. Just pick a price. Let's do it.
Well, if I'm gonna pick the price, and these people are gonna start, they'll go, "Hey, here's $100, Jeff, and here's the pepper. Would like to watch you film this."
So would you do it for 100?
No, okay. I need to know if I'm gonna have to go to the hospital after this.
I mean, nobody knows.
Like, yes, there is a way to tell.
Nobody knows if you're going to the hospital.
This is what the producer does. He looks it up.
Hospital Pepper X.
Oh, man. No way. Pepper X marks the spot. See? It sounds good. Scorches his own Guinness Book heat record. There's no way.
I don't think you would need the hospital. The cramps are horrible.
Oh, geez.
So, I mean...
Okay, so here's what I would do for that.
I wouldn't even do that for $100,000. It would be like...
What?
It'd be like $500,000 for me to eat that kind of pepper because I know it would destroy me.
I would eat that pepper for $500.
Pepper X?
Pepper X. $500.
I feel like that's
the hottest pepper you can find.
That's the first one where we could easily
you get me the hottest pepper you can find. I'd do it for $500. Here's the thing. I don't know how you're going to get a hold of one of these Pepper X's. If you can get it, send it my way.
We're getting it.
Get $500 and
I'm so glad we have all that on video. You're acting so tough right now.
I'm not acting tough. I'll hate it, I'm sure. How does it work to eat that thing? You chew it up?
I think that's usually how eating goes.
No, dude, you
I
put
know,
it
but,
in your
like,
blood.
No, what if you loosely chew it and then swallow it down? Is that going to be worse or better?
I think one bite and finish what you ate. I think that's good. That's way hotter. Like the Hot Ones challenge, you ever seen that?
Yeah.
Where they like lose their mind? Like that's way hotter than all those.
I believe it, yeah. But I also have a theory about these type of things. Well, I've told these guys about it on my on the 12 Packs podcast. But here's the thing: like if you get stabbed 50 times, it's not like 51 hurts any more than the first 50. Pain reaches a level. And I think that about heat too. Like once you're at maximum, like it's not like one notch above that is gonna be.
I love it, dude. Book
You're
it.
at maximum pain.
Lock it up. Book it. Beautiful.
What you said, 500 grand?
Yeah, dude. I'm not doing that.
That means you'll never have to. No one's ever gonna give you 500 grand to eat peppers that people.
I mean,
eat
maybe
at these
one
festivals.
day, dude. You don't know.
People do these hot festivals all the time, right?
Yeah,
I won't even do like that wing roulette thing where just one wing is going to be spicy.
Oh,
No, like that's insane to me.
Can you look up again? I know we're spending a lot of time on this one. Look up, like there's a festival where people like eat the hottest peppers in the world or whatever, and you can see them just going. And these people prepared themselves.
There's an annual Peppercino and
festival.
Is a celebration of a local hot chili pepper. There's also Sturgis Hot Pepper Festival, which I think they also ride bikes there.
Yeah,
It's
you
really-
rode motorcycles.
This really proves George's age. Whatever the first thing that comes up on the page, that's what he.
I believe it.
It's like a regional, local pepper festival, and he thinks that's the biggest one in the
The
world.
Los Angeles
'Cause
Pepper
it was the
Festival.
first one that came up on the thing. He goes, "Oh, look."
It said ad next
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah. It's like Yelp says, the nearest pepper
Oh, weird.
to you.
And that festival happens to be this Saturday. That's crazy.
Yeah. And it's literally a block from here at the farmer's market.
There's one in Palestine.
Holy crap.
Okay. All right. Way to kill that conversation.
Yeah, it's like a world, or so it's like the world hottest pepper. There you go.
That sounds at $500, dude. That sounds insane.
Spicy events.
I'm curious who would do it for cheaper. Like, what do you think the cheapest like somebody out there
Okay.
would be like, I'll do this for $100.
So I used to have a show called Money from Strangers.
Yeah, that's
for anyone
right.
that's not like aware of it. And our bumpers in and out of all of the pranks, which was basically like a meaner, grittier version of Impractical Jokers, because we were having strangers prank strangers instead of like these funny guys pranking each other. That's why it was a little more friendly than Impractical Jokers, and what's why they're 100 millionaires now, and I'm not. But the bumpers in and out of the game was me going up to people and saying how much to break this like egg on your head.
Yeah.
And someone would be like, $10. Like, all right, I give him an egg, and he just go like right on his hat. Like his hat is worth more than $10. You just ruin a Yankees hat. And I go, all right, here's $10. But like what we found on that is people were willing to do it for way less.
Oh, yeah.
Because they got to be on MTV, they got attention, they look spontaneous in front of their boyfriend or girlfriend, or they're trying to be cool on the street, which is fun. But that's probably what's going to happen on this podcast. We'll find some psycho, like
I'll do it for
$6
$1.
months from now, who listens to our podcast, who's like a fan and a cool person, and they'll be like, I'll eat the pepper for free. And you're like, all right. Let's do it, dude.
Bring them on. Film
Yeah, because we want to find people that will beat our prices.
100%.
Because like I said, some of these are good, but...
And then that way you don't have to do it, since it sounds like you're kind of chickening out a little bit.
I am nervous to do that, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, $500, I stand by that. I'd do it.
All right.
I stand by that price.
Well, I think we can raise that for sure. Let's go to the next thing. How much to drop in on a half pipe on a skateboard?
I did that once, and I broke my ankle immediately.
So the price might be a little higher.
Dude, it was so painful. And not just I wish I had the video, because this is back in the day with the big camcorders or whatever. We thought we were going to be like Jackass, just like recording everything. So I went to the skate park. I put all the things on, like the elbow pads and knee pad. I put the helmet. I put like a thing on. I put some knee pads on my forearms. So like I was putting pads even where they weren't going to go. And as a goof, I was like, I'm going to do this. How hard could it be?
No way.
And one of the skater kids who was recording it from the bottom of the ramp goes, he's about to roll his front right ankle. Or I think he said break. He's about to break his front right ankle. Sure enough, snap, just slam the top part of my body slams back over into the front. And even though I had all that shit on, it hurt. I mean, they immediately had to take me to like the infirmary or whatever it's called at camp. It just broke my ankle in front of everyone immediately. It was so painful. Not just the breaking of the ankle. The whole thing was very, very painful.
I bet. That was like the actual, like the half pipe, the big one?
The big ones.
So
it was completely stupid because I think it's what, like 7 feet just straight down and then ramps. Like there was zero chance of me ever.
Yeah, if you don't know how to skateboard, but it's just how much money? 5-10 grand?
No, way higher.
Way higher because
If
you broke your
I
ankle.
broke my ankle immediately, and also like it's not like I'm gonna do it any better.
Yeah.
It's like saying, want to jump into an empty swimming pool with pads on? Like that's basically what you do, because you have to go sideways. I couldn't go straight down. You have to pretend like you're doing the skateboard part.
See, this one's fun for me because I have a friend that has a half pipe, and he's like, "I'll let anybody try
Yeah,
it."
I don't care about being sued.
Yeah, he's like, "I don't care.
Yeah, well, no one's
We'll
gonna
sign
sue.
a waiver."
But also, do you know how to skateboard? Have you ever skateboarded?
Oh no, not at all.
Yeah, how much for you? Because I think mine's in the 100 grand.
I'm gonna be honest. I think like 10 or 20 grand, probably 20, just to drop in. You know you're gonna get hurt, but like 20 grand, it's hard. Like, how do you
Dude.
walk away from 20 grand?
Because my medical bills are going to be higher than 20 grand.
Yeah, that's. I mean, your medical's already covered. If
How?
well, I have medical insurance. So
Okay,
for
well
me-
then, yeah, let's get some money going. Let's get Josh
I'm
to
gonna
drop
regret
in on
that
his
one.
buddy's half pipe.
Here's one that you'll never do, but like, let's just say hypothetical. How
Okay.
much to do that Olympic ski jump? You know, the one where they go down the
Yeah.
big thing and then they just
I think that's called ramp suicide. I think that's
Yeah.
what it's called.
like,
You
is
would just
there
be
a-
dying.
like $100 grand, $1 million?
I couldn't even get down that part to get the speed to go. You know, like I don't know if I'd be
Could
able
you
to.
imagine that video? Just eating it right before you even get to the ramp,
about
and
this?
then just falling over.
Could I go down it on my butt, like on like one of those little sled things?
Yeah,
Got like
Whatever.
a little trash can lid,
and then just,
and then
off.
just like I mean, I would do that. I think sounds fucking cool. If they let me do that, I'd do that for about $1,000.
Okay, we can find a ramp for you to slide down for
No, not that
$1,000.
big kind. That's like pro size.
George, would you do that? Would you drop it on a skateboard? You look like you've skated.
No, my cousins are really good skateboarders. And I know how like hard it is and how much you can get hurt. So it would have to be a decent amount of money, but
Yeah.
Like,
Would you do it for
like
10 grand?
1,000?
maybe like 5.
5,000.
Yeah.
All right, that's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
I
We're
do
getting
too.
real. low.
Honestly, maybe less. Like I need money.
I also already did it, you know, so it's kind of checked off my bucket list. You know, that's
Like
my excuse for why I
$500
won't
cash?
If I was in like a situation like there right now, and someone's like, "I'll give you $500," I would do it. But I think it's different when like being away. Like if we had to drive over there, it would be different. Probably a little bit more.
Like gas money?
go. What do you mean drive over there? What are you talking
Like,
about?
you need gas money? Is that what you're talking
No,
about?
I'm just
If I
no,
had to go down to San
I'm
Diego
just
for a whole
saying.
weekend to be at your friend's house.
It's just easier to be convinced to do something when it's there, right there.
Oh,
And it's
I
like,
see.
oh, I'll give you $500 to do it. I'll be like, oh, fuck yeah, I'll do
Yeah.
that. But if it's like, okay, we're gonna go, and then and we're like,
Oh, the
500
build-up.
$500 is not worth it for
The
me to drive over there and do all
anticipation.
that. Like,
Got
I
you.
don't.
Yeah.
It's like too much. But if it's like there, I do
in the
it.
future, let's just pretend, you know, that it's going to
You're
be
there.
right there.
Okay, $500.
$500.
Yeah.
Lock it up. That's an
Dude.
easy one.
We
I'd
could
do it
get
for
that
$500.
set up ASAP. We're going to film these, post these. We also need to keep a running tally of all the things we've said.
Oh, yeah.
So that we
Well, we
get
have a
people,
video of
yeah.
it.
Well, I know, but I'm gonna keep like a checklist because we
Oh.
might want to revisit this ghost pepper thing or Pepper X.
Yeah, we should
when
get like
we
a
when we
producer
have
or
some
something.
idiot who wants to.
Maybe like a producer to do all that kind of stuff on the back end.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The perfect.
Too bad we're going to need a producer after he goes down the skateboard thing and
Yeah.
breaks his arm.
No, he'll have a lot of free time.
All right, next one. Let's do how much to wear 2 arm casts for a month?
Jesus.
Just like this.
Oh God.
Just
For a
1
month of my life.
1 month. You could still do stand up.
Not well.
Well, I mean, you just have to keep the mic and the thing.
Comedy is. Distraction is the enemy of comedy. I can't be up there going, my friend said he'd give me 10 grand if I did this for a month.
Why, dude?
What do you mean, what?
10 grand for a month, dude. I would do it. Lock
no,
it
you
up.
wouldn't. 10
Yeah,
grand?
10 grand for 2 arm casts.
Wait, what does that work out to a day? What's 10,000 divided by 30? I'm not good at math.
Yeah, we all.
I'm not good at even basic. math.
$300 a day. That would be 9 grand.
$333 a day.
To be wildly inconvenienced from morning to night.
I guarantee somebody would do this cheaper.
Cheaper than that? He's talking about that big stupid one where they don't like.
They got the bars like
Yeah,
that.
they got the whole thing. You just can't
Look at
even
his face.
can't masturbate. You can't have sex with your partner. You can't go to a restaurant.
Yeah, it's a month of cleansing.
a whole month.
You could go to a restaurant.
You knocking shit over? You're gonna sit down. Who's gonna feed you? You gotta go. Hey, can you put that in my mouth? Like, what are you doing?
That's the other thing.
Postmates doesn't put the food in your mouth. It just brings it to your doorstep. Now you can't go to your door.
That's the other thing. You might need to pay somebody to do all the stuff to feed you. So you might need $5,000 goes to them, 5 goes to you
for a whole month. Hey, I have to go to the bathroom again. Again? You're like, yeah, dude. I'm sorry. I just peed like 6 hours ago. I need to pee again.
So
they're like, ugh.
So you don't have $20,000?
No, a month of my life. I can't.
All right, take it easy.
I'm just saying I can't. It'd have to. And also, I'm a crazy person. The fact that like, I
mean, it's a big commitment, so I get it.
Yeah,
it's not a cheap commitment.
This one would, for me, would have to be like $700,000 to make a whole month of my life that miserable.
I guarantee, dude. I would.
It's too miserable.
$20,000. There's no way you wouldn't.
$20,000.
Yeah.
You went up.
Did I say 10 earlier?
I think you said $500.
I did not say 500.
Yeah,
that was for Pepper X.
I think
he said 10,000.
No, he said
That's
500 for a skateboard drop.
Also, we know you doubled it because we got the math still on our screen here. It's $333.33 a day.
I love it.
I mean, yeah, $10,000.
Who's gonna help?
$10,000.
This podcast is gonna be called "What Would George Do?"
Yeah, because here's the thing: you better damn sure know you're not gonna make any money any other way that month. It's not like you're producing in the day, then you put your dumb cast on and go hang out.
You can still do comedy, dude. You just keep the mic in the stand.
How am I driving to comedy?
Well, people get rides. Like there's
So
handicapped people that do stuff.
I get into an Uber and they're like, "Can you just take me?" He's like, "What happened?" I'm completely fine under here. My friend told me he'd give me $333 a day to do this, and like, "Are you fucking serious?" He's like, "Yeah, can you help me out of the car?"
Don't break it down daily, dude. That sounds bad.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll double that. $600 a day.
No. Although at $600 a day, it just kind of becomes your job to deal with it.
Yeah.
Right? Like you go, okay, today I'm going to just.
You become a writer. You stay home.
How you
do
gonna write?
Voice to text stuff. You do everything. Like,
hey, Siri, again.
Yeah, she's like,
I'm
done with you.
Siri quits.
Yeah.
Siri, charge yourself. I can't plug you in. Everything is some terrible thing. I think this one's harder than all the other ones. At least getting punched by Mike Tyson is over. It's just
that's what you're gonna end up in.
This one is just like a month of hell. Here's one for you. How much to spend 2 months in jail? You know, like 60 Days In, that show. They spend 2 days, or they spend 2 months in jail.
That one's expensive. That's $100,000.
Oh, I wouldn't even. I don't think I would do it for $5 million.
I mean, are you talking like just a local jail? Or are we talking prison?
County,
are we talking
like county jail? You know where they hold you till you have
if I'm just in a cell
for
by
real
myself?
crimes?
No, dude.
I think it's called like low level prison or some sort of like it's not prison, but it's.
I went to jail for a night because we got arrested at our own house party because the music was too loud.
Yeah, and
it was terrifying. So there's no way.
When's this coming out? I've never been arrested. When does this air? I'm just kidding.
Need me to pull something up?
I'm trying to go in reverse. How does this work? I'm trying to. No, what I was gonna say is there must be an element of jail that isn't as damning when you know you're not really in trouble.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
Because
yeah.
I was just spiraling in jail because I was like, what's gonna happen? How am I gonna explain this to people? Like a lot of guilt, you know, and also the fear of I'm not a real tough guy. In jail, I'm not, and so like, I mean, once you remove that element, jail might be a little better.
Or are you just going in a jail for 60 days, or is this like a setup?
It is. Yeah, there's
where you're going to be safe. I mean, because then you would do it cheaper if you know you're going to be safe. You know you're not going to get beat up or stabbed, or you know you're getting out. Like it's different than if you're just one dude going into jail.
You could get in jail. You could get stabbed. You could get in trouble.
That's a different price. That's way higher.
Yeah.
That one's hundreds of thousands of dollars.
I think millions for me.
Yeah.
Because also, just like I was saying, like the cast has really taken a month away from your life. It's not like you can get other things done. You can't email. You can't text when you're in jail. You'll be in jail for 2 months without anything.
Okay, what about this, though? Think about this. What if you did the arm cast thing at the same time as you did the jail?
Yeah.
You knocked 2 birds out with
and
one
the one we haven't got to yet, being raped over and over.
No, that's not a thing.
Yeah, it would. If I'm in jail like this going, I can't defend my sweet virgin ass, I'm done, dude.
So how much money?
Millions. It would have to be like 50 million. I'm so rattled by jail. Like I don't think I could do a week in jail for $1 million. I'll be like,
funny.
just get me out, just take me out, and they'll be like, all right, he quit already. It's day one. He keeps trying to redo this one.
Would you guys do jail?
I wouldn't. It would be millions.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. 60 days in jail. That sounds terrifying.
It kills your
I'm not
spirit
doing
too.
jail.
It's just like even if you're thriving.
Shout out to all those people who do jail and they make it. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
proud of you guys.
It is impressive.
That's
and those
amazing.
60 days in people, they basically turn into bad people. Well, that's a little harsh. They basically start to identify with the inmates. After like 60 days in, they'll be like, well, you know, the way your COs treat the prisoners is really aggressive. It's like, yeah, dude, they're prisoners.
Yeah, exactly.
They start identifying with the inmates because they're in there. It's like, yeah, you got to remember, if you were in here, you did something bad. It's not supposed to be pleasant.
Yeah, that's
That show's
a
crazy.
One. That's a crazy one. How about this one? How much to wear one of those dog shock collars?
For how long? I mean,
an hour.
what's the circumstance?
An hour.
Who's got control of the other side?
We do. I do.
Well, if you do, it's gonna suck.
An X.
Oh, my ex has the
An
dog
X.
collar,
Yeah.
or has the
Has the
remote?
remote.
Oh, that'd be fine.
Okay.
Oh,
Be way less than if Josh had it.
Fair point.
Josh be trying to get his hours worth. He's going, oh, time's ticking. I gotta get my money off of.
all right. What about
What
just
about
to get
yours?
shocked once by the dog
Put
collar?
it on and get shocked once. I would do it for
He's gonna say like 20 grand. Like,
$300
come on,
bucks.
bro. I think I would do it for $325.
Okay.
$100? I love bringing him in on it, just lowballing him on everything.
Yeah. George is a little more hungry for the money.
Well, I want this one to happen to you guys. I feel like this is feasible, so I won't undercut you guys because I want someone to actually do this to you guys.
What did I say?
And
How
we're
much did
getting
I
a
say?
3.
You said 300,
300.
so
I
you're
said
the lowest.
325. You're the
I'll do
lowest
300.
bidder.
I would do it for 300.
I was gonna
I've
say
seen guys do it on YouTube for free just
was-
to their buddies.
I was
so.
gonna say $1, but I figured I'd let you win.
Well, no, it's not winning.
$1, Bob.
It's one of those things like I'm not really winning. You give me $300, and I've seen people do that for free on YouTube to each other like a bunch. So.
I'll pick out the highest grade dog collar.
Dude. You ever like had a dog that had one?
Yeah.
Dude.
And my buddy put it on to make sure it wasn't too strong, but he put it on the littlest
Yeah.
electrocution thing, and I'm not for
I
sure.
felt guilt. Man, I was just fucking shocked. I gave him once. He goes, bah! And it could be that he was afraid. Like maybe the fear was part of it. But man, that he responded in a way that I was like, man, I don't
You're like,
think
maybe I shouldn't do this.
I'm not doing
anymore.
this to him no more.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not doing it to myself ever.
And you didn't try it out first before you give it to him?
Try it on myself?
Yeah.
No, I didn't do that.
Okay.
Your friend's a better dog owner than me. I didn't know. I thought, hey, you snap him.
You didn't know
snap
Mark-
him twice. Or sorry, you zap him twice. He stops barking. Nope. I zapped him once. He goes. He starts making. He's running around, barking more because he's not linking. He was mentally challenged. He couldn't link the zap with his bark.
Oh, yeah.
So he's just confused. Most dogs go, oh, it's when I bark it makes this zap.
Yeah.
No, he's going bark, zap, bark. It's just zap, zap, zap. I had to take it off him immediately. My dog was too dumb for a shock collar. It felt terrible.
I don't know what's going on.
I had to hold him like he was like in therapy for like an hour. He was like traumatized
man.
by the zap.
How many times you shock him?
Twice. Oh, sorry, once. I only did once.
Yeah.
But then he kept barking. I'm in a panic to just take it off. It was if someone had filmed it, you'd have been like, take the dog away from him. Yeah. And then also, why do they sell those at Petco? Like that's an over-the-counter solution to barking.
Yeah, just the strongest one possible.
It was crazy.
That's crazy. How much go streaking?
Oh, where are we streaking?
Like let's go like the Dodger Stadium.
On the field?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Well, you get in a lot of trouble for that.
Yeah, of course. But people do it.
It's the point of the game.
I know. I just don't ever want to be banned from baseball, and I think that's what they do.
Okay, so we'll do a football stadium, SoFi Stadium.
Okay, that's better.
SoFi.
To streak at SoFi, and it has to be full dick and balls out.
Well, just go. You get to wear like a pink bikini first. What's that price? And then we'll go dick and balls out.
Why a woman's swimsuit?
Well, because it's gonna be funny.
All right, for me to just run on the field,
You get to wear a pink
Very low.
wrestling.
for me to have to, wear like a wrestling singlet or something like
Yeah.
that, it gets a lot higher. I don't know, $5,000.
5,000 to go streaking.
to run on the SoFi.
What about naked?
Naked, gosh, I don't like being naked in general. It's gonna affect my career. Probably in the 100,000s
Okay.
to be naked.
What about
Just
naked?
to be in clothes running on the field. I'm interested in doing something like that just in general.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. Or I think it's always funny.
What about naked streaking at a high school?
Jeez, wait, I think that's a crime. Yeah, that one would be millions, I think. What about you? Do the same one. How much just to run on the field? Because they're gonna get you quick.
Wow, what does that mean? You don't think I can outmaneuver him, dude?
This guy used to be a stud. Played.
I'm one of the top
college
athletes
football.
that you know,
Not
bro.
anymore. You haven't ran in a long time.
I'm gonna be honest. I would love to do the run on the field thing just to see if I could get away. Because part of me thinks I could.
Some of those guys are great.
Like the dudes that outrun the security guards and they dodge them and the security guards fall.
Or the ones that like there's one guy in Miami, I think it was. It's not like the security was doing their best, or maybe they weren't in the best shape. But this kid, the way he scaled the outfield wall, then scaled the next part, then scaled the third part to get out, that was impressive. I don't know if that was adrenaline or that kid just does like parkour or something. But like this kid like scaled. They eventually caught him. They caught him like a day later because he posted on the internet or whatever. But
so he made it off the field and out.
Yeah, he got out of there.
Oh, see, that's dope. That's what I think I could do.
Oh, at Waste Management, yeah, I forgot about that. We saw one guy at Waste Management. This dude ran from all the cops, right? And they're all, it's a party. Waste Management is this golf thing. It's a big party. He jumps into the water, right? And all the cops are now, and the sheriffs are just at the edge of water, like, all right, you had your fun, come on. And he's like, nope, I'm right here. And so then they're like, come on, we don't want to get wet. Like, just come to the water. He's like, nope. And then he's like making snow angels on the Waste Management symbol, like just like in the water. He must have been in that water for, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes because none of the cops wanted to get wet.
That's funny.
It was awesome. See, how much for that one? Waste Management, because they're probably gonna be lighter on you
to go swimming in the water. That one,
yeah.
But you're gonna get kicked out, right? Obviously,
you get kicked out. But I've heard from the police after it happened, that guy will have his bail posted immediately. People think that guy's a legend. It's gonna be on. It was worth more. He goes, whatever we're gonna punish him with, he probably got more from his friends to do that.
Okay, because that's part of it. Like you'd want a certain amount of money, but you also want to make sure all the legal stuff's covered. So it's like if that's going to be 10 grand, you need to incorporate that in it.
Yeah, I don't know how much the legal stuff is. I think that they just make sure you. I don't know if they would really do anything terrible. Baseball claims that they charge you like $100 grand, but I don't think that's real.
Ooh.
And they also say you're banned from baseball, but it's like, how do they enforce that? You're gonna go buy a ticket with,
Yeah.
Your credit card could have your own name on it. They still wouldn't go, wait, you're flagged in our system. It's just.
Yeah, it's true. Like for me, I think if I would do it at Petco Park because I think I could figure out how to get out and navigate it.
You got a route, huh?
But I think I got a route. I think you have to have a planned route. Like you got to know what you're doing, where you're going to go. But then I wouldn't want to get banned from Padre games, so I wouldn't want to do it there. So
you'd be legendary. You're the legend of San Diego, dude.
That made it out of.
It goes San Diego Chicken, Tony Gwynn. And then Josh Nelson, like he's pretty high up.
I mean,
there.
I don't know about that. There's
Pretty high
LaDainian
up
Tomlinson, Doug Flutie.
Well, those guys are old.
I don't know.
You're still in the game, dude.
I would do it for $5 grand.
$5 grand at Petco. Wow.
But
cheap.
that's
cheap.
Plus my legal fees.
Okay, so now you're doing $5. So you're at Petco. Okay.
But I'm in a t-shirt.
No,
and
I'm saying
shorts.
naked now.
No, naked. No
you
way,
said
dude.
naked was.
I'm not doing naked. No way.
Never.
No way, dude.
$1 million?
No, I don't want to get arrested.
$1 million.
I don't want to get tackled naked. Like that would just be.
Yeah. Why are they so mean to the people that run on the field?
Those security guards can't wait to crush people.
Yeah, it's like
dude.
that's so dumb.
It's their Super Bowl.
We should make
they're
that,
like, oh.
That should be illegal. We should make that illegal.
They're like, I can't wait to blindside this poor kid.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't do the high school one?
No.
That's good. That was just a test to see.
Yeah, that is. Well, we're filming, so I know to not say stuff that is inappropriate.
Here's one you could never do. How much to go silent for a month?
Yeah, I would never be able to do it.
Yeah, you couldn't do that. And then
you could give me $20 million. I just end up losing after 4 days, and then you wouldn't pay me.
Yeah, you couldn't do that.
I tried to do a silent retreat once. I lasted like maybe 12 hours. It was supposed to be a week. Just couldn't do it.
For every word you got charged $100.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't be able to do it.
You couldn't do it.
What about you? Silent for a month.
God, I think I could do it. It'd be a lot of money, but I think I could do it. I like to just chill.
All right. How much to you can't use your own bathroom at your house for a month? You need to figure out where you're gonna shit. You got to go across the street to the grocery store. You wake up in the middle of the night. You better go outside or something. You can't use your own bathroom facilities at your place for a whole month.
That's a lot. I mean, I got spots all over town though. Like I would know where I would go.
What do you mean? Where,
Well,
where
like when you
what does that mean?
when you work and
He goes,
you
I got shit spots all over.
yeah, when you work, you know the hotels downtown. Like you
Okay.
got spots.
They're like, you're here to shit again? And you're like, oh no,
No, I'm just getting a
I
coffee.
just want to say hi to you.
You just go to Starbucks every
Yeah,
morning.
see, I'd be fine.
Yeah, coffee. You can
Gym?
the gym.
Yeah, I bet I could do that for $100. wait. Actually,
Yeah, lock it up.
nah,
That's locked.
That's
that,
locked
that's
in
just
there.
a dumb one to do that to myself for $100.
You brought it up and then you locked yourself in for $100.
It's
Also, though, yeah, go ahead, because who would know? I could cheat.
No, you can't cheat.
I'm trying to break the rules. I'm just, yeah, it would be higher than $100.
Yeah. Let's take a sidetrack. So I know you. Everybody here knows you. But like, what? You're a comedian. What's your worst bomb ever?
Worst bomb? I've told
Or do you want to think about it? And
No, you
then-
got one? What's your worst bomb? You're a comedian.
I don't think I've ever bombed.
You're insane.
No, that's not true. My worst bomb one time. They turned the Lakers game off to do the comedy show.
Yeah.
This dude took a beer, he threw it up at the TV, and then we still did the comedy show. And I was going like second.
Who throws a beer at a TV?
Well, they turned the
This guy
Lakers
sucks.
playoff game on.
I know, but that guy sucks.
I know, it was crazy. Everyone's like, and then they were like, we're still going to do the show. We're like, what are we doing? And I was doing comedy during the Laker game, and the people were out watching TV. There was like 6 people in there.
Yeah.
And everyone was just like watching the game. They didn't want to be there.
But that's
Like,
not really a bomb. It's just like nobody was listening.
it felt like a
6
It just
people.
felt, you're like, what are we,
Yeah.
why am I doing this? It
Have
felt,
you ever been performing and the people in the crowd hate you? They go, I hate this guy. I hate this guy.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
I had one time where someone threw a piece of pizza at my chest. And I was too green in comedy to like know how to deal with it, so I just acted like a victim. I was just like, "Why would you do that?" Like now, I would like try to think of something funny. I'd make a big deal.
He just squared up a pizza.
yeah, cheese side. It was like a Ninja Turtles, pizza, just kind of hit and then slid. It was just like a cartoon. So embarrassing. All this shit on my shirt. That was one. One time opened for Chingy, and they all were chanting Chingy because I was doing so bad.
Yeah, that would be hard too.
One time was a different band in Seattle, where the crowd. 2 guys got kicked out of the show because they tried to get on stage and beat me up. That's how they didn't get to see the band they paid for to see that I was opening for
because they were offended.
because
by
they
this?
hated. No, not offended. That's the fun thing about comedy. Offensive comedians aren't even the ones that get the most pushback. It's the ones that are just terrible. You hate them because they're just doing so bad that you're like,
That's
why?
a weird time of thing though to just hate somebody because he's doing bad. That's a weird kind of person.
Well, because
too,
they
though.
feel like they're bombing with you. They're like, why is this
like,
guy
oh,
doing
it's
this
so
to
painful.
me? You know, that's why comedy, when it's good, is nothing better. When it's bad, there's nothing worse.
I can't get the video of you getting thrown a piece of pizza thrown at you.
Yeah.
Like, I just think like that video would get millions of hits nowadays. Like comedian gets
Oh,
hit
yeah.
with pizza.
Well, and also I wasn't the headliner. I was like the opening act, and the headliner's like, "Damn, you threw a pizza at my boy Jay," and I was like, well, "You're like, you should be mad at them, not like."
They're like encouraging.
Yeah,
it.
he's trying to kind of make it sound like you guys are crazy, like you guys are cool. I was like, no, they threw a fucking pizza at your friend. I took a pizza for you. It was like taking a bullet, you know. It was terrible.
And it wasn't even at a pizza place, right?
No, I was at a shitty bar.
Mexican.
Somebody brought
It's a
pizza.
shitty bar, and the guy did get kicked out because like his table was like mad at him, like his girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah, of course.
And they were like, do you know what his excuse was for throwing pizza at me? He goes, well, he sucked.
No way. Dude.
That was his defense. Well, I mean, he sucked. And his girlfriend's like, you can't just throw pizza at the. And they got him out of his own table, basically bounced him because they were embarrassed.
How many years ago was that?
This is probably 2006.
Just
A
started
long time
comedy?
ago. I just started doing like the road.
Okay.
So I was probably like a very good open micer and a terrible opener, terrible host. Wouldn't be a
God,
headliner.
that would be kind of crushing to just get hit in the chest with
Oh.
pizza, dude, while you're doing
I
comedy.
didn't even think I was doing that bad. I was like, I wasn't crushing nothing, but in my mind, I'm going, I didn't think I deserved food thrown at me. And this guy, he to this day, that guy has no idea he did anything wrong. He's just going, I don't know. The guy sucked. I had to throw pizza at his ass.
He does that everywhere.
So
Every
embarrassing,
show, he's
yeah.
the guy who hits people
I
with
hated it.
pizza.
We got to ask people that. The problem is we know so many comedians. What would it cost to get someone to do stand-up? Just go do stand-up. Because I think a lot of people claim that's a big fear of theirs. is
Oh
getting
yeah,
on
that's
stage.
supposedly one of the biggest fears. Talking
I don't
in
know if
front
it
of
is
people.
anymore. Nowadays, modern people are so obsessed with themselves.
Yeah,
Public speaking used to, like in the 80s, they said that was the scariest thing in the world, public speaking.
I'm
now
curious.
everyone's got a podcast. Everyone does stand up. Everyone I meet girls that have never done stand up. Like, I'm a comedian. You're like, I don't think you know what comedian means, but
How much for you to do a TED Talk?
I would love to do a TED Talk.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if every comic would love to do a TED Talk, but
What would you do a TED Talk about if you did one?
crushing on stage as a comedian.
I don't think anyone wants that TED Talk.
I would do mine on producing podcasts.
George. How much to do a TED Talks, Georgie? We didn't get your streaking. How much to go at USC game? Oh, USC game, you got to run on the field. And like first, just clothed, wearing whatever the fuck you want. Well, how much to do that?
Nipple clamps.
Wait, so clothes or
That's a separate
nipple
fee.
clamps?
That's-
Yeah, sorry, just
I would
clothes.
just nipple.
That's an
clamps would
extra
take me a
$50
lot.
per clamp.
$50 per clamp.
No, just to run on the field.
To run on the
during a
field at
USC
USC game.
It happens all the time, I'm sure.
Yeah, maybe for that.
College behavior, you know, and you go there so people would be like, this fucking jackass. He just drank too much. Leave him alone.
Maybe like $1,000 for that.
$1,000.
Wow.
All right, now, now
That's
nude.
pretty cheap.
Nude would be $100,000, $200,000.
We are weird
lot.
about being naked, aren't we? People are weird. Like, I feel like I'm a weirdo.
Well, everybody, that's out there.
Is it? Everybody talks a big game about being naked. I'm very uncomfortable with it. I don't like it. I don't like being naked. After sex, I immediately put basketball shorts on. I don't even like being naked after that.
I don't even like being naked during sex.
Just do a little hole.
Yeah, just
Better with the clothes
So,
on.
I think we can get that $1,000, Georgie.
yeah, dude,
Season's
what do you-
almost over. Sorry,
No.
guys.
I've got a bank account.
All right, well, we're doing your $100.
First of all, the season's not even close to over.
It is because we just lost to Notre Dame. It's over in my
but
heart.
National champs.
Well, that means it'd be lower stakes, isn't it?
I guess so.
People aren't watching the games as much.
What did you just say you do for $100? That was that the no talking for a month?
I wouldn't do
Or
that.
not shitting in the. You said something
Oh,
$100,
yeah,
and we
yeah.
said
Not
lock it
using
in.
my own toilet.
Yeah,
$100.
that's getting
All right, now
done
you-
first before.
Yeah,
now
we're gonna
you're-
blast that one.
Now
That's
you're
gonna
only
be
getting 900 because you're gonna. What, are you paying the 100?
no.
Now you're streaking USC for $900 because I'm not using my shitter at
We'll
my house.
crowdfund that one for sure.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
easy, dude.
Get him to do
I could
it.
go outside and get that one
Yeah, we'll
done
go,
right
hey, my
now.
friend's gonna run on the field. Here's how sweet George is. We'll give him the $1,000 cash, and we'll film it. Hey, look at Georgie. He's $1,000. You know, here you go, bud. And then he's gonna, hey man, I can't. Because the nerves we got nervous making a video in Target that was completely fine. No one was even looking at us, and we still were like little boys going, I think we're gonna get in
sick
trouble
to my
for this."
stomach.
It was.
Never been more
It's
scared.
nerve wracking. I know.
It's just these things are scary. But all right, $1,000. He's gonna not streak, but he's gonna run on the field at a U. Also, he said he's got the Petco route. But what about you? Would you do? Well, do you have
know
a plan?
where you
You've
would
been to
go
that
at the
game enough
Coliseum?
times.
Yeah, I would have an escape route.
What is it?
Yeah, I think you'd have to go.
Unless any security's watching this, we don't want to give away your route.
You'd have to. Well, I'm assuming you'd want me to fully go across the field, so I would go.
The best you could.
Yeah, so I would go from the one end to the next end right into the student section and try to
You're
get
going
nice.
end zone to end zone.
No,
Yeah, because you're gonna get nailed.
sideline
to
to
go end zone.
sideline.
That's
Yeah,
maybe
and
a
I think
chance.
if you get into the student section, you have a chance of
get lost
Yeah.
in the
Blending
mix.
in.
kind of like in the Joker when they all
Yeah, they're all the clowns.
they put on the
I will say this. I would want it to be like end zone to end zone, but I'd get gassed at this age. I don't think I could
Yeah.
make it more than 100
There's
yards.
no way
to
you're
that.
going end zone to end zone and a player's not gonna nail you.
Oh, okay. Did
Somebody
you see that
said that.
LSU guy fighting the fan that ran on the field?
oh shit.
No.
Pretty
No.
good video.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this.
You already
are.
did it.
No, but he's taunting the players. He ran
okay.
up. He ran up towards the players like, "Yeah, baby," like whatever. Either LSU beat the team and that team was trying to knock the kid down and beat him up or whatever, fight him, or LSU won. Oh yeah, or it was LSU being trolled by who beat him. Did they have an upset or something this season? It's pretty new.
I'm trying to think. I don't know.
The only reason the kid didn't get his ass beat is
I
because security basically just grabbed the player, going, "Hey,
Like, take it easy. On
yeah,
him.
yo, dog, this is some drunk kid after the game who." And the fans, like, he's like first person recording it. It was Auburn.
Why he's looking that up? How much to sleep in a dumpster for 12 hours?
Jesus, that's how people die all the time from that.
Yeah, but where are you gonna know you're in there for 12 hours?
Didn't our one friend say he'd do this for free?
I think so. Oh, Chris,
We got a buddy who's like, I do it for free, just
I
for
just
the
want to see
experience.
what it's like. Put myself in their shoes.
I don't think it's this. No, it's definitely not this.
Oh, that's an old one.
Yeah, this is a new one. He's selfie style running on the field, and a fan is trying to beat him up. He's a young kid. You can tell he's either a student or student aged. Oh, this one's got ads on it.
So fully clothed, but you have to like touch the ball or something, or like try and do something like that.
Just the field.
I think if I'm gonna go on the field, I'm gonna try to do that anyways. Like, you ever see the guy that got the ball from Brett Favre during an NFL game?
No.
It's crazy.
I
A guy
remember that.
literally runs on the field right as Brett Favre gets the snap, and then he grabs the ball from. This isn't it either, by the way.
That's
It's
not
okay.
it?
No, it's definitely
He's
not it.
yelling at everybody.
This is like he's selfie style filming it, and he runs up to the guy and he's like,
not the guy
"Yeah!"
that
He's
did
like
the Super
celebrating,
Bowl,
he's
is it?
yelling, and then no, it happened like a few weeks ago, and then the player loses his mind, like, and then the security's like, "Hey, you can't just fight this guy." Like,
The problem is like there's so many people doing these things that the security is like heightened and
I
ready
don't know,
for
and
it.
they're all so excited to.
Just crush you.
It wasn't that. It's okay. Who cares? I'll find it and send it to you. But
So you wouldn't do the dumpster?
the dumpster one is 12 hours.
12 hours. You just got to sleep in there.
Is it got garbage and shit in it, or is this like a?
No, it's a brand new dumpster that they've never. Yeah, of course it has garbage.
Okay. Well, these are important questions.
It's just one that's at Home Depot that's nobody has ever bought. Like,
Well, I mean, like, it probably stinks. Dumpsters.
of course
stink.
it stinks. Yeah, man.
It's
not ideal.
12 hours. Holy crap! I would do this for $50,000.
Yeah, this is a high one.
Yeah, because it's just gross and boring.
10,000.
Gross, smelly, and boring.
10,000 for
10,000. That's where you're at.
me. Yep. All right, here's a fun one. This is one of our favorites. How much to take a fastball by a major league pitcher to the body?
You got to wear one. And now here's the thing. To wear one, I would need $5,000. Fastball? That's a whole different story. We're talking about cracked ribs. We're talking about. Because I don't even think they drill guys with fastballs in the big leagues. They throw at them. But do you think they throw it as hard as they can? Like a fastball?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a genuine question.
And do you get to wear all the armor?
No. Well, I mean, elbow. Yeah,
Because nowadays they got elbow pads.
you could have an
they
elbow
got-
guard, yeah, but that elbow guard is just to prevent like future injury. We're not playing baseball every day.
So no elbow
But
guard.
you can wear the elbow guard, sure. But I'm guessing they're gonna hit you in the back or the side, or the butt or leg. I would do this for cheaper than most, I would say, but probably like $5,000.
$5,000.
What about you guys? What about you?
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna
stand in
I'm gonna say $3,000.
Did I just knock that camera? What's
I'm gonna
that?
say $3,000.
$3,000.
I feel like that's cheap, guys.
Yeah. Well, it's one and done. It's over. That pepper's gonna last longer than the pain of a baseball.
You know-
Also, in baseball, we used to stand in front of the machine. We would take one from the machine and then hit like 30 pitches or whatever. But we started by wearing one, and it was just like to be like sometimes.
What was the speed?
We were in high school, so probably like 70 or 80. But here's the thing: we would do that because our coach told us that like psychologically now you're not as
This was your coach's idea.
yeah, it wasn't our idea. Well, we don't want to do it. We were like skinny little high school kids. But the idea is that like now you're not as on edge to be like crowding the plate or like taking pitches because you just got hit. It's over. So now you're like whatever. It's just for like your mindset. Because you might get hit sometimes. These high school kids don't have great control.
No, for sure. I mean, we've
So-
all been hit by a pitch.
Yeah, you can't
if
be
you play
afraid
baseball.
of getting hit. So it's like try to get that fear out of you.
That's the hard part is knowing you're gonna get hit, and you just gotta sit there and you gotta wait for it.
Yeah.
And then it would be funny, like you said, if they just threw it over your head once, just to like
Just
really
to-
jar you.
Yeah.
Like,
What
oh no,
about you, Georgie? He said 3,000. I said 5,000.
I don't know. I feel like I want like 10 grand or something for that.
Really?
Yeah.
How much you get tackled by an NFL player?
That's just whenever my brother comes home from.
Oh yeah. Wait. So
Oh, how about like a punt return at like USC?
Oh, dude. Punt returning seems like one of the most terrifying things to do in football,
crazy.
dude.
I used to do that in high school, and it was terrifying.
Yeah, that's fucking.
What do you mean? They're all after me now?
The coach would be like, "Hey, just
the whole team's gonna come after me."
My coach would be like, "Just get whatever you can. We're gonna try to block it."
We
You're
got
like,
you, buddy.
What do you mean?
We're gonna try to block.
We're gonna try to block it.
Don't you have a fast black guy?
Yeah. No,
what
but you
kind of school is this?
You can catch.
Yeah. So here's the thing that's fun about this. If any of you guys back that are listening or watching, we have major league pitcher friends.
Yeah, that would do this.
And we also have a NFL player who could tackle you. So we could set that up if you guys want to do it for cheaper. I'm trying to think.
One time we had a buddy said he would wear a fastball for $500.
And I said, I have $500 and a guy that'll throw a fastball. I texted Kyle Freeland. He's like, yeah. He goes, he knows that he could like crack ribs. And this is a big deal. I said, yep. He's aware. He's a big baseball fan. We know Joe Perino's a big baseball fan.
His name is Joe Perino. He's a comedian.
Yeah, he's a great guy and a great comedian. And he has no idea how bad that's gonna hurt. It sounds like he has no idea how bad that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Could be cool though.
All right, next one. How much to get slapped by one of those slap boxers?
Oh fuck, those guys suck too. What a dumb sport. Is that faded down a little bit?
No, I still see stuff about it.
You do? I used to get them all the time, and I haven't anymore. But I don't know if that's just my own algorithm or like if it's really not a thing anymore.
No, it's still a thing.
It's still a thing.
It's so dumb.
Could you imagine just sitting there getting ready for that slap?
I think that's worse than getting in like a bar fight.
I don't know. I mean, $5,000. You're not gonna not do it.
Yeah, it'd have to be like $500,000 for me, like 500,000. To get slapped the fuck like that.
$500,000.
Also, what if he breaks my fucking jaw? I use my jaw every day, all the time. I'd rather take a body shot from a pro boxer than get slapped by one of those fuckers.
$500,000.
They're all fat. They all look like they live in San Diego.
What does that mean, dude?
They're all like strong as hell, but like they still have like these big guts, and they got like flat brim hats, and they're all super tan.
You know what's insane is that people take this for free.
Yeah, that's what's dumb.
Like
pride.
But there's also.
You didn't name your price on that.
I think I said like.
You said 10 grand for
10
the power
grand.
slap, which is pretty low, I think.
Or 20 grand.
I've already locked you in.
No, 20 grand.
I got the
grand,
lock-in button right here.
10 grand.
I'd
lock
like to
it
change
in,
my
dude.
answer,
No,
dude.
dude.
Oh, the anticipation.
I think we could
miserable.
get sponsors from the slap box people.
We're not gonna get
to
sponsored
go like
on
we'll
this.
get you 10 grand. We'll put it on the thing.
20 grand.
Regular guy says he can take slap from slap box.
50
man.
grand. Lock it in.
No,
Dude.
it's at 10. Also,
This one is terrifying.
Daniel Tosh, one time on his show was like, "I'm gonna take a punch from Pacquiao," and
I saw that.
He said, "Give it to me, just let's do this." He got hit real hard and out as predicted, and then later on, Manny Pacquiao, he's like, "How much? Come on, be honest. How much did you put on it?" He's like, "I don't know, 10%." It wasn't, and Pacquiao's not a huge guy; he's a small guy, but it's still a professional boxer, one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
These
slap
guys,
one.
you're doing 10 grand.
Locked in.
By the way, how much time do we got? I got a ton more, but I just want to make sure.
We got about 5 minutes?
All right. How much to ride a bull for 8 seconds? Like, obviously you're not going to make it to 8 seconds, but to try to ride a real bull, not the one at like Saddle Ranch.
Before this was a podcast, I one time said that I would do this for free.
Yes, you did.
Which was wrong. That is the wrong amount. I was trying
and I was like, lock it in.
No, but I wasn't trying to. I was thinking about it all wrong. In my mind, I think I'm Johnny Knoxville or something, that I'm going to get out there and it's going to be cool and everyone's going to be like, Jeff's so true, G.
Welcome to Jeff Ass.
Yeah, that's. I know myself well enough that it's not. But I do also think, like, if this was on a TV program, like when I was on I Can Do That or Better Late Than Never, I would have probably done one of these on one of those shows for free. So that's kind of how I was thinking about it. But I'm not on those shows for free. The show is to, So I think if I was really going to do it, I would do it for $5,000, which is still pretty low.
To ride a bull?
To ride a bull. You're probably low. You probably do
Dude,
this in Croatia.
More for that. It's like 50 grand, dude.
I'd rather
Dude,
do the
riding a
bull.
bull?
His prices are so
People
weird.
do it all the time.
Yeah. Trained professionals.
Well, I know, but like they put kids on these fucking things sometimes for they like train these little.
We're trying to talk them into it.
No, so at the thing because they put you in the cage. The bull's in like this cage and they're riling him up. They're putting rubber bands on his balls and stuff. The bull's freaking the fuck out, but it's still in this kind of like little cage. And there's all these cowboy guys around you, and then they just slowly seat you in the thing, and they tell you to hold on. Then they open the gate. It's over in seconds, bro. It's over in seconds.
You'll do it for $1,000.
And also, you could get stepped on by his hoof, but that's over or whatever. You could get horned. Doesn't happen very often. Most likely, it's just going to take a weird fall. You're going to fall on your fucking arm, or you're going to fold like a chair. But here's the thing: it's over and quick and done. And then everyone goes, "You rode a bull, like wow, you're fearless or whatever." Whereas like the slap box, it's a knockout.
Yeah, what would you rather do? You got to do one of them. Would you
Bull.
rather do the slap box
Bull.
or the bull?
Bull, easily, it's over.
Ah, dude, I don't know. The slap kind of sucks.
The slap sucks, dude. Yeah, the slap, you're getting slapped. The bull, you might just end up in some dirt.
You are kind of talking me into the.
What if you're really good at both of them and then like
bring up some of these videos of just bull riding, and not like the best of the best, but just like let's browse a couple videos of what your expectation is. 8 seconds is like a world record.
Yeah, you're not making it. Well, 8 seconds is when they pass.
Time it.
They
Yeah,
win.
I know. But I'm just saying like
You're not making it 8 seconds.
of course not. That's my point. It's over in less than 8 seconds.
Oh my god, look at that bull.
And you
That's
kind of
just
just get the hell out of there.
that white bull like
No,
right
just
there.
any
That's
kinda-
full up.
Here's a first bull ride.
Okay.
Do you get to wear a helmet? Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah.
Do you get to wear pads?
I think you get to wear all. No, not pads, but you get to.
That whatever that person.
He's got like a chest bullet, like a bulletproof vest. How
You get to
funny is
wear that. You get to wear
Bulletproof
that.
vest.
I think for legality reasons, you get to wear that.
Yeah, and also they're not gonna let me do it without that shit.
Somebody told me in Scottsdale they have a bar that you can pay money to
Yeah.
ride a real bull.
And I don't believe him. I don't know if I believe him, but I'm excited if it's true. All right, check this out. And they probably won't let you do it drunk.
You said how much?
I said, what did I say?
You
$1,000
said
bucks?
5,000?
I think you said 5,000.
You said 1,000. I thought.
Let me check the
5,000.
lock-in log.
Did you say 1,000?
5,000. And I would love it. Here, check this out though. Watch how fast it's over.
That's pretty good.
That's a cow.
It's a bull.
You got one where they're riding a cow.
Oh, there he goes.
And see, like that is
That
not.
actually didn't seem that bad.
That was a
doesn't-
cow.
That doesn't seem as scary as
I'm pretty sure that was a cow ride.
There you go. Check it out.
Yeah.
Cow, bull. What are we splitting hairs here?
It's a
See, that's
T3.
scary, but it's not getting slapped in the face.
That part.
That's the
That's
scary
the
part.
part that's scary.
They almost never get horned.
But if you have a helmet, that actually didn't seem. That kind of unscared me a little bit.
Here's
Seeing
the thing,
that
it's
stuff.
still gonna be scary. Sitting on it's still gonna be scary, but I just don't think it's as bad as getting punched or slapped or.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I got 2 more.
Let's do it.
How much to do a bikini wax?
Did you lock in on the bull?
I said $5,000 for the bull.
Okay, we could both do it for $5,000 each.
I'd be terrified.
It'd be
I'm not
so
gonna
fun.
lie.
Send us on these missions. Actually, this could be a great TV show.
I'm literally acting like I would do it and I could be tough and I think I'd be really good, but I would be terrified. Like getting in that cage and sitting there.
Yeah.
Oh man, that would be.
That's the hard part.
Yeah.
Just like you said, like the waiting for the slap, or when you're in line for a roller coaster, and it's like like
Ugh.
it's that build up. It's the day of the morning when we're setting up cameras and Mike's going, "You guys are fucking idiots. You're gonna have to ride this bull." Like that's the scary part.
Yeah.
And once you get in, you're gonna black out anyways. It's kind of like the cold plunge you do. It's like the hard part is just getting in the
Are
goddamn
you equating
water.
a cold plunge to bull riding?
I'm saying the first part of the cold plunge is the build up. You kind of psych yourself out.
Yeah, I know. I was just trying to trap you. Entrapment. How much to get a bikini wax?
I'm not a real hairy guy. I'd do this for
Say low, say low, say low.
$200.
Lock
it
him in. There's
I've
no way that's not getting done for $200.
$200.
Bro.
What's the problem?
A bikini wax.
I hate
dude.
hair on my shit anyways.
Have you gotten one before?
No.
Okay, because you said
No,
that
I don't know
like-
what I'm signing up for. But
You said that like you knew the
I
price
can't
of how
imagine
much
it's
it costs.
pleasant, but what do they do? How does a bikini wax work?
Well,
They take hot wax and they just rip this shit out.
Yeah, dude, pretty much.
And
Oh, wait.
does it bleed?
Hold on, I didn't
It does?
finish. I didn't finish it. You said $200, and it's
Shut up. Quit
and-
reminding everyone what I locked in.
you locked it at $200, and I didn't finish it. It's done by your friend.
No. Also, that means I'm not locked in if you didn't finish it. You can't. If you,
No.
I didn't finish. So he said
No,
it
no.
also has to be done.
Bikini wax, professional lady doing it, $200 locked in.
But don't women do it all the time, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you could. I mean, women do it. You could do it.
Didn't you say you do it for 100?
No, I said
That's what
probably
you
like
said.
$2,000. I'd do it for 2,000.
$2,000?
He locked in.
$2,000 locked in.
All right, this one I think will be relatively low for you. How much to have sex with an animal?
Why would that be low for me?
I'm just kidding. I made that one up. Don't answer that one up. This is the last question.
Free, lock it in.
How much money to go skydiving?
Oh, I've been skydiving 3 times.
Okay, so you would just
I paid to go skydiving 3 times.
so just pay the amount. Okay.
Yeah, I'd go again if they just paid for it.
How about you?
I don't like heights. So maybe
I'm in that camp. I
maybe-
don't like heights.
maybe like $3,000, $4,000.
Ooh, mine would be like $10,000 to get
I
into
also
skydiving.
recently learned, and not that recently, but in the last few years before COVID. So the first time I went skydiving, I thought I was gonna have like this epiphany moment where I'm like, oh, I skydived and I now have clarity. I beat my fear of whatever. So I did the skydiving. It was surprisingly pleasant. It was surprisingly not scary. It was actually, once the parachute opened up, really kind of peaceful. Like, you know, because
nice.
you're so slow, the little float down.
I did paragliding.
You also have
so it's
someone-
probably that peacefulness kind of similar,
Yeah.
but
And you got a guy strapped to your back who's assuring you that everything's okay. And even if something goes wrong, there's an alternate plan. Like, this guy's got your whole, you know, he's fucking spooning you. But here's the thing. I talked all this trash for years about how it's not that scary. It's actually really fun. You're going to have a good time. Don't overthink it. Then these troops took me skydiving like way higher.
different ball.
There's a
game.
whole different. I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
think.
carts.
You know, I was in like some small plane. Just bing. This thing was like, I must have been double the height. Way scarier.
Yeah,
Way scarier. And also when the
they let you
parachute
free fall
opened-
longer.
Yeah, and when the parachute opened, it's all like just like the complete like. And I was going, now I'm in pain. He also did a front flip out of the airplane, but he didn't anticipate how gangly of the guy that was like strapped to him was. So my shin just hit the bar of the helicopter, or not helicopter, of the plane, which is all steel. It's a big steel door. So in the pictures from hundreds of yards away, this guy with a professional camera zooming in on me landing, you could see 2 bumps on my knee. That's where the thing hit, and then this was filling with fluid. You could see it from
gross.
you could see it from the
Censor that.
the ground. It was disgusting. Let's see if I can find that. I know I can find it.
We don't need that picture,
Dude,
dude.
it's
We trust
disgusting,
you.
dude.
Pressing the censor button.
Yeah. Okay. So
So how much for you to skydive?
for me, it would be like $10,000. I'm absolutely terrified. Like, it would probably even be more money than that. Like, I don't want to skydive ever in my life. So
That's
it'd be
a
a
super
lot.
zoom in. Look at those 2 bumps on my shin.
Oh my gosh.
I wasn't like making it up. Check that out, Georgie.
Oh, damn, yeah.
Like, just whacks my knee. So I was like also in pain. Like, I'm not smiling at all. All the other time I was skydiving, I'm like, hey, yay, I'm skydive guy. This guy jacked up my knee. He goes, you want to leave the scary way or the fun way? And I go, let's do the scary way, because I'm talking all this big game about how it's not scary. And he goes, gong. And I was like, ah.
Yeah, that's
And then I'm free
terrifying.
falling. I'm freaking out. My cheeks are going. I get free. Whole thing was a mess.
You just sold me on not doing it.
Well, it is. I was just saying, there's elements we could make you do the nicer skydive, which would still be scary, but it just wouldn't be as extreme.
It would take a lot of money for me to do any of it. All right, last question. How much? Did you say how much for your skydiving?
$3,000 or $4,000.
Okay.
Jeez, you guys are babies. Dude, people pay to do it.
Don't judge us.
Nobody
Yeah,
pays
not me.
to go streaking and do
Okay.
this stuff. This is one. This is like a fun thing people do.
Last question for you, since you're a skydiver. How much money to go skydiving? There's 4 parachutes, 3 are packed.
$70 billion.
You're grabbing
I've
one.
already heard this dog shit from
You're
you.
grabbing one randomly, and then you have a 75% chance.
I've heard you pitch this to strangers at bars like 50 times. It'd be $70 billion.
Wait, so one of them has nothing in it?
Yeah, there's 4
But you don't know.
4 parachutes, 3 are packed.
No one's doing that, dude.
That's what I'm saying. That's insane.
It'd be funny if the
One of
that-
them you go, you pull it, it's just confetti
Confetti.
that comes out of the
Yeah,
parachute.
it's just gotcha.
And you-
It's just a big gotcha.
and then
Hey,
the confetti falls on your.
There's no amount of money?
We're gonna do this once a week.
Life-changing money would
You
work.
got us 70
No.
billion.
That's like, come on, bro.
Also, we want you guys.
1B, dude. You do
If
it.
you guys want to hear what our price would be on some stuff, send us.
Yeah, send us what's
send
your
us
price.
your ideas. Josh went through his whole list today. So
No, I
if we're gonna
did
do this
not. I
every
got a
week-
bunch more. Shut up.
I'm just kidding. But send us your ideas. Send us. They could be absurd, which obviously we'll probably never have to do. Like the Tyson fight would never happen, even if we had millions of dollars. No one's gonna insure that, and Mike Tyson's probably not interested. But there's some that we will do, and we're gonna film these. We're gonna figure a way to make sure that you guys can be interactive with it. If you guys think you would do it for cheaper, you can send us videos, or we'll bring you down here. We'll give you your price.
Yeah.
If we think it's reasonable.
Send us a video of you wearing a fastball.
Yeah, well that would be tough. We need to do some policing of this.
Yeah, some legalities.
Oh,
and
he
all
got
that.
hit by my friend used to play for community college baseball. It's like no, we're gonna do this right. We're gonna produce it right.
Yes.
But we love you guys and tune back in.
Thank you.